Hi there, I'm Brad Ruden, Agronomy Tech Services Manager with Agtegra Cooperative. We're out in the field today and there's a chill in the air. It's harvest time, but we want to talk today about an investment that I'd like you to make, a small investment at the beginning of the year at planting time that can make a difference in the ROI on every one of your fields. The plot that we have right immediately behind us is what are called talc and graphite replacements. Every year we invest a lot of dollars in making sure our planters are absolutely in the top condition and can do the best job we can to put those seeds in the ground, because we know we only have one opportunity to get those seeds placed right. When we put the seed in the planters, all of our planters are going to ask us to be able to use a seed fluency agent, a talc and graphite type product, to make sure that all the internal components on the planter are lubricated and that the seed can flow from, say, that center hopper or each of our rows into each of those planting units to do the best job possible. When we put that talc and graphite in there, that's just a basic seed lubricant. Is there an opportunity to add something to that talc and graphite to be able to improve our ROI? And we certainly think there is, and that's the purpose of this study. Every seed needs a small amount, just micro quantities of a few nutrients to be able to germinate. They need a little bit of phosphate, a little bit of zinc, and maybe a little bit of manganese to get that germination process started. Can we add those micronutrients into a talc and graphite product to be sure that that micro quantity of those nutrients is available on every seed at planting time? And that's one of the concepts that we can certainly do. And we see some nice results with that out in the field. But is there an opportunity to do something even more? And that's the product that we really want to feature in this particular trial, a product we carry from Agtegra called Stride Bio. Stride Bio is talc and graphite. It has those nutrients in it, but it also adds a bio booster in there to be assured that those plants are getting the best boost they can right at germination time to be able to come out of the ground in as uniform a manner as possible. Of course, the goal is we want every corn plant to come out of the ground on the same day. We don't always get there, but we can make some differences there. And then if we can take that plant, that young corn plant, and boost up its root growth and its early shoot growth, we can set those plants up for the entire season. We've done that out in this plot with several different concepts from several different companies. We want to take a look at those things today and see what we're getting pre-harvest, and then later on today we're actually going to harvest this plot and be able to get the real yield results to be able to calculate that ROI that makes all the difference for you as our growers. So let's take a look at what we've got out here in this particular field. Over to your left, we have basic talc and graphite. Does a great job of seed fluency with looking at what we've got out there to get our planter working properly. But the ears on this one, this really doesn't do anything to improve emergence. And if we look at the ears here, we have some smaller ears. We have some that are a little bit smaller size, a little fewer rows around. Probably was a plant that was just a little bit behind when it came out on emergence. So our emergence wasn't quite as uniform as it possibly could be. So that's basic talc graphite, very inexpensive. If we add just the nutrients, the basic micro quantities of nutrients that are needed to that talc and graphite, we can improve that germination process and that uniformity of emergence. That's what we have in these ears that are right in front of me here, where we've added a basic amount of nutrients onto that talc and graphite on every seed. And we can see we have a little more uniform ears, a little larger ears, a little better fill to the tip. That means these plants came out of the ground a little more uniform at the beginning of the season. But our feature product, again, from Agtegra Cooperative is Stride Bio. This is from our good friends at Rosen's, and Stride Bio, again, is talc graphite, those nutrients that are needed, also a bio booster. That bio booster really makes a difference, that yield burst technology of getting those crop out of the ground. We saw that in the plots here with very consistent emergence within within a day of each other. So 2 days emergence on the corn out here. I didn't quite have perfect emergence on one day, but we can see the ears are longer. We have fill way to the tip, and these are much more girthy ears. So what we did at planting time made a difference here at harvest time on the ears that we're seeing out in the field. We'll see the yield results here shortly, but investing a little bit of money at the beginning of the season, at planting time, can make a big difference throughout the entire season, and we're seeing that in this plot. Look for the yield results soon, and we'll be able to share those as soon as we have them taken.